Hey Oprah, this is Tina from Houston, Texas. I have a great show idea for you. The name of my show is Time. Teaching, inspiring, motivating, and empowering. And I have a great guest today to show that's going to be my first guest, and his name is Mr. Okechukwu. He's a writer, a coach, and an author. Nice to meet you, Mr. Ofili. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. Thank you for inviting me onto your show.
Thank you. We have a book, your book here. It's How Stupidity Saved My Life. We wanted to know what inspired you to write this book, and if you have some few pointers you wanted to tell us about your new book.
Oh, wow. Well, the title of the book is called How Stupidity Saved My Life, and of course is inspired by my stupidity. Growing up in Nigeria, we grew up in a very disciplinarian type culture where the intelligent people are based on how well you memorize things, and people that are creative or have a different way of thinking are killed in that system. So growing up in Nigeria, I always thought I was stupid. But one day I had a moment where I just understood that my stupidity was just being interpreted by the community, and it wasn't necessarily that I was stupid. And that moment changed my life and perception forever, and hence the title, How Stupidity Saved My Life.
Wow, this is a great book. I see you have lots of illustrations here. There's one in the back. Can you tell us a little bit about your
illustrations?
Yes.
Well, basically my illustrations, I have a website called phillysketches.com. The subtitle is Sketches of Life, and I talk about different things that happen, I see in life, and one of this is actually something that happened to a friend of mine. He met a girl who liked him, he liked the girl, and he was a perfect guy for her, but she just felt he was too perfect for her, so she overanalyzed it and kind of like moved him out of the equation. And I just drew that because at that moment I just felt like women and also guys tend to overanalyze these situations, and the same thing with us sometimes starting a business or doing things, we tend to overanalyze ourselves out of a solution or out of a financial opportunity.
Exactly. That is what this show is going to be about. It exemplifies people like Mr. Ofili, who are empowering, who are motivating, and who are inspiring us to do greater things. This show would be global. It would show people on all walks of life who are creating a niche for themselves, and they want to share with the world. They're teaching, they're getting into things that normally it's not normal. In this environment. So we thank you, Mr. Ofili, for coming, and we want you to give us any words of advice for business people who are starting the ventures that you're starting. You know, this I call an emerging market, because it's the new media. That's what you're doing, and we want you to just give us some words of advice of how you started or how you could encourage someone to do the same.
My biggest word of advice, and I actually write it in the book coincidentally, is just start. I see a lot of people, again, back to the over-analysis, who want to write a perfect business plan. They want to get the perfect capital, and they never start a business. So my advice is just start. Get your business.
Just start. Thank you, Mr. Ofili. Just start. Thank you.